Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here just to make a completely different type of video actually for my channel. Yeah, I'm going to be making a whole music video to explain a certain type of music I really love to listen to, and that is from, of course, my favorite anime and manga series, Ajin Human. Yes, it is quite popular in terms of the music formats section of it all, and yes, I do love the music as well. I love opening 1, Yoru 1, Nemureru Kai. Yes, that's my favorite one, and also I love this, the ending for season 1, the ending theme of that. Season 2, I still prefer season 1 over like season 2's opening. I don't even remember the name of that, or the one for ending 1, but I'm pretty sure Ken Nagai's like Japanese voice actor sang that one for the ending of season 1. Yeah, the ending theme of that. Yeah, maybe I might do another video on that, maybe after this one, but yeah, let's just see how this one does, but yeah, I'm just going to explain, like, what's the whole song all about, like, what is Yoru wa Nemureru Kai all about, like, what's it trying to just, express, like, through its emotions in this song, because, yeah, this is a pretty emotional song. I've read the lyrics, I read it all through and through, read it, like, multiple times over and over again, so I can get the whole gist of the entire song. Heard the song itself, of course, like sung by Flum Pool, yeah, the band who sung the song, Yoru wa Nemureru Kai. Yes, I hear a lot of Nemu in this song many times, like the lyrics Nemu. Of course, that means sleep. That just implies that yes, the main character Ken Nagai, when he was revealed to be an Ajin, right in like the first episode, or in the manga, if you read that, the first chapter, he is seen being killed instantly by a car or a truck, whatever we want to call it, so just a vehicle, whatever. But yeah, he's seen getting killed by this while he was just lost in his mind, just thinking about like what was he thinking about again? Actually, I think it was about him just being like just doing what he needs to do, just like getting rid of all like anything in his mind that doesn't like matter at all. It's just him trashing it, just putting it in like in a trash bin, and just like forsaking it. Like he doesn't need to acknowledge it at all. Just only think about the important aspects of his life. And then, ironically enough, here comes a truck just to like run him over, ending his life right there and done. But if he wasn't an Ajin, he would have just died right there. Actually, he would have been dead ever since like the first time he was born, really, when he was just a newborn, because of his whole like I think he had like a weak like organ or something that he couldn't really breathe very well. Yeah, I think it was like mostly premature like birth. That's why like his like body was very weak, so he just died, but then came back for set basically. Yeah, it came back or set, whatever you want to call it, either one. Mostly they refer to it as in Ajin coming back from the dead, resurrecting. They refer to it as reset in the anime, and I also refer to it as that a lot, even when talking about the manga. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they even refer to it as that in the manga as well. Resetting and Ajin resetting, just coming back from the dead. Yes, right here in the song, however, yeah, I should probably get to like what the song is all about. You see, the point of the song is to explain to people that you should not stand out and act differently from like the rest of the crowd, which is what K does. I mean, K, he wants to be a normal kid. He just wants to live a quiet and peaceful life. Yes, his IQ is higher than most of his classmates, as you saw. I mean, he is very intelligent. His memory is usually on point. He knows like a lot of stuff too. Mostly because of course he wants to become a doctor. It's just pretty normal job that most kids want to be a doctor when he grows up. He has high ambitions to becoming one. Of course, most kids of his age just want to just like I guess play video games and just do other stuff like that. Really not to study. Actually, his friends, yeah, K Nagai's so-called friends, I think only one of them is his good friend, like the tall one that we saw in like the first episode when like he felt really sorry for K, just running off. But yeah, we don't get anywhere with that at all with that character. However, we do see him again in the manga. It was like a certain chapter. It was very early on in the manga, a certain chapter. I think it was like chapter like 16 maybe, somewhere around there. Yeah, we get to flesh out this character a lot more, that he actually does like sympathize with Kei's whole situation as just being revealed to be an Ajin, that he feels sorry for him. But yeah, like the two other friends that we saw like walking with Kei in like the first episode, yeah, going to school, yeah, like they kind of make fun of him. They actually just well, not make fun of him, they do respect him a lot, mostly because he's smart as hell. And also because like they usually make him do his homework all the time. Yeah, make them do their homework. Both the two guys. I don't know about the tall one, but yeah, the two guys who were with Kay in the first episode. Yeah, they usually just gave their homework to him, and then yeah, they usually he usually does it for them. However, now he's gone. He's revealed to be an Ajin. Those two guys don't really have anyone to make them do their homework for anymore. So that's kind of the big problem there for them apparently. But yeah, I mean that's what Kay wants to do. He just wants to stay with the crowd, you know, the normal people, like the I guess not really the popular kids. I can't really imagine Kay being popular because he's just a really just to himself most of the time. He is kind of rude to others though. He just wants to be just he only cares about his own ambitions. He just stays with the crowd because that's what the, like normal people do. And he wants to be a normal kid. He doesn't want to be an outcast like treated badly by others. He wants to be accepted, and if he has to do other people's homework in order for him to be accepted by them, then so be it. As long as he can still become a doctor and find cures for diseases that don't yet have a cure for them yet, like how he wants to cure his little sisters, like Eriko Nagai's disease. Yeah, he wants to cure her mostly her, and which is why he also abandoned his relationship with Kaito. Yeah, so his mother, as you also know from the anime, his mother actually made Kei delete Kaito's phone number off of his phone. So because Kai, you see, his father he's a criminal. Okay, that's just the gist of all of it. Like Kaito is the son of a criminal, and Ritsu Nagai, like the mother of Kei Nagai, doesn't want Kei to just have anything to do with someone like that, like a delinquent like him, because Kei, he is a normal person, like how he wants to be, and he has to become a doctor in order for him to fulfill his ambitions. I guess his mother finally just wanted him to be something, and he finally did. Yeah, so that's kind of like the point of this song right here. Of course, it has more lyrics that I need to just get across to all of you, just like to summarize what the whole song is about. And I like actually go through every single lyric, really, just like I'm not really gonna mention any lyrics at all, really, just like to mention what the whole song is about, like what like the whole gist of it is. Yeah, basically, yeah, just to not stand out from the crowd. Kei wants to be part of the crowd, and unfortunately, that didn't really go well for him at all, because like I just said, he was revealed to be an Ajin once he got hit by the truck, once he was just like lost in his own mind, just thinking about whatever he thinks about, whatever he wants to think about, really, for the most part. And then yeah, got hit by the truck. All of his friends and all the entire neighborhood saw Kei being killed right there and resetting as an Ajin. That pretty much was the end of his life, end of his normal life. He was then on the run there afterwards, and of course, like eventually he called Kaito, and yeah, so Kaito, he's another misfit of the of Iruma City. Yeah, that's where they're from, Iruma City, and you see, he kind of they both go to different schools. Yet Kei still remembers his phone number. Of course, he had to delete his phone number because his mother doesn't want him to have his phone number at all, because he doesn't want any connections to any delinquents like Kaito at all. Yeah, I mean, Kaito is still my favorite character. I do love him a lot. I do love how he's a misfit. He just does what he wants to do. He's still quite intelligent as well, resourceful. Not as intelligent as Kei, obviously, because Kei is meant to be one of the most intelligent characters in the entire series, along with Ikuya Ogura and Masumi Okoyama. Yet, I don't know, I mean, I guess Masumi is pretty cool, but I kind of like Ikuya a lot more, mostly because, he actually knows a lot more about Ajin demi-humans. Yeah, Ajins or demi-humans, whatever you want to call them, just, both the same thing, really. Yeah, he knows a lot about that sort of field. And Kei, he knows a lot of stuff just in general, really, mostly medical stuff around there. He kind of experiments on his IBM, as we saw in Season 1. He does that a lot, just so he knows more about what he is, because right now, he doesn't know at the beginning of the series in Season 1. However, later on, he starts to learn more about what it means to be an Ajin, and that's really important to you see that. Of course, the problem is that he doesn't want to be captured, and that's another issue in this song that I need to gear towards more, because in the song he says he just wants to be put to sleep, no more pain, all the pain he has to endure and stuff like that. Yeah, he wants all that to stop. He doesn't want to keep coming back and just enduring more pain and just being different. He wants to be just. He wants to have a normal and quiet life. That's what he wants to be. He wants to be a normal and quiet person. He just wants to be a doctor, just like how he mentions throughout the entire series. He just wants to become a doctor and just gear towards that sort of field right there. However, him being an Ajin kind of just took that all away. I mean, now he can't be a normal person like he always wanted to be anymore. He just has to be this freak on the run with his only other freakish friend named Kaito, which he refers to as a weirdo at times in the anime, or a misfit. Just stuff like that, Kaya, he's not part of the crowd. He's an outsider. He's an outcast, and now Kei is just like him now, basically, because he's an Ajin, and that's how just Kei feels about that. And Kei doesn't want Kai to be around because he doesn't want to put Kai in danger. Because you see, Kei, he does actually care about Kaito a lot. I mean, you saw that in the anime. He does have feelings for Kaito. I don't know what certain type of feelings, but he does have really strong feelings, though. That has to be it right there. Yeah, real strong feelings. Probably romantic, most likely, because I mean, the ending theme kind of sinks that down to it. Yeah, he might have feelings for Kaito. Yeah, so here's another thing that I took from this song. Of course, yeah, it still comes back to the fact that yeah, he wants to be part of the crowd and stuff like that. Yeah, and yeah, and of course because being different will only get you purged by them, yeah, by the by the public, by the common folk, by the normal people, of course. You want to be part of them, and if you end up being an outcast, you're just going to end up just dying alone for the most part. Just how Kay ends up doing over and over again. Because right now, Kay, he feels alone right now. I mean, the only person he has in like the beginning of the 4 episodes is just Kaito, just to help him. He has no allies at all until he met Sato, for example, and Tanaka as well. But yeah, that kind of didn't went very well for like the rest of the entire series because they both started to become like mortal enemies to each other, Sato and Kay. However, guys, he went to Sato for assistance, and yeah, he ended up getting captured by those people because, see, Sato, he wanted Kay to harbor hatred towards humanity. That was the point of that. He just wanted Kay to just have more hatred towards them, so he can use Kay as a weapon, just so he can use Kay really for the most part. And then yeah, Kay, yeah, he saw how Sato is just a bloodthirsty killer and how he just killed these like researchers that were treating Kay very cruelly, treating him like some sort of science experiment, not really as a living person himself. He's like ripping out his arms, like slicing and dicing him away. Yeah, Sato, he was about to kill these guys, and yeah, so Kay, he decided to save them, and yeah, that kind of turns both Sato and Kay against each other after that, and that kind of sets up everything, like their whole rivalry with each other. Not really rivalry, what I'm talking about. Yeah, they just become mortal enemies. They just want to well, they can't kill each other because they both can't die. So Sato just wants to just decapitate Kay and just wield his head up and just make Kay watch his own body right there, just like regenerate back, just reset back. Because Kay, like if you decapitate an Ajin's head, that Ajin is actually dead. He just like regenerates a new head, and your true original self is just gone right there, and your new self is just the one that your head just resets back into, and then yeah, that becomes your new self right there, and your old self is just dead. Just like the same thing that happened to Shinya Nakamura. Technically, that is still him. But yeah, I mean, he is his original self is dead. He lost his original head, so yeah, he's dead right there. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much just everything I need to talk about with this song, Yoru wa Nemureru Kai. I really love to listen to it a lot, but yeah, that's pretty much just like the whole gist of it. I mean, to summarize it, of course. I mean, yeah, there are other lyrics as well that I haven't really brought up at all, but yeah, just like I just said, it's just a summarization of the whole song. Not really just go in depth like every single lyric. Yeah, it's just a summarization. That's all it is really. But yeah, just comment down in the comment section below if you have anything you want to say about the song, about my discussion of this song, or what I explained about, if you agree with me, or maybe if you have your own opinions on this song. Just comment down in the comment section below, please. But yeah, that's it for the video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye.